Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 11th and 12th, Wednesday and Thursday for my Pisces. How are you, my Pisces? Your full moon is coming up. We'll talk about that. Well, this is my Wednesday, Thursday reading, so I am using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the deck with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Now the full moon, depending on where you live, it will either be September 13th, which will be Friday the 13th, or it will be September 14th. So to give you an example, Eastern Standard Time, or if that would be then, I think it's 12:38 a.m. on the 14th. But if you live in Central Daylight Savings Time or Central Standard Time, whichever it is, that would then be Friday the 13th. Then also Mountain Time and Pacific Time, and anything west of that would be on the 13th. And anything east of that would be then on the 14th. However, you are able to use the energy 3 days before, 3 days after. And I like to use it more the day before, the day of, and the day after. That's how I think that it's the strongest, but you can do the other too. But remember, this is that time where you release, relinquish, and request. Release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request, because it's okay to ask for things. I'm always telling people to be very specific in what they request. The thing is, don't say, oh, I'd like to, fall in love. And then, yeah, you fall in love, but it's not necessarily a healthy relationship. So, put down what it is you want. Also end up, and again, this is when I say to my higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, whoever that is, if this is what's best for me. Okay? So we have 3 cards face down. And also, like I said, that moon is in Pisces, and it's going to be emotional. But you can be happy through an emotional time too, right? Emotional time doesn't mean you're going to be so sad. So you can work to be happy. Stay positive during this time, because you have those 2 fishies that one likes to swim up, one likes to swim down, but they're both connected. So just be aware. Okay, first card is the 4 of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is our fire energy in this deck, and that is our Leo, our Sagittarius, and our Aries energy, very passionate, very burning energy. Now this is talking about the 4 of is saying good stuff. This is good stuff, a celebration. Keep your spirits up. This is abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. I also feel that there's people that there's some cords being cut for a lot of people. There's some cords being cut. And we've been talking about as things move forward for you. But I feel like, there's, you can either say that there's scissors, or I feel like a big sword is coming down and it's cutting a cord. Now, the cord could be something from the past. It could be something that's been holding you back, holding you into the past. Remember, I'm saying release, relinquish. This is a great time to do this. But I feel like there's a cord being cut. It could be something that's emotionally has kept you emotionally in bondage. I don't know why, but it's very strong. This Wednesday, Thursday energy, very strong for somebody out there. A cord is being cut, and there's this, and maybe that's why the celebration. But there's also this relief, and there's this relief. Okay, next card, the Magician. I think you just got this, but remember, when I do my readings, and once the message is given, I don't remember what it is. But sometimes the shadow of a card comes. But the Magician is number 1. Now, I do think you just had this recently, and so this continues with that same type of energy. And the Magician is about making things happen. But this is saying, one is new beginnings, but magicians are, this isn't just tricky type of magic. This is actually making something from nothing. This is true magic, true ability. And this says that you can you can manifest it. You can make it happen. You're still in this process. So you can manifest the life you want, What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Okay, and that's Archangel Raziel. Now your last card is the Six of Raphael. Now this is a water energy. It's your energy, and also it's Cancer and Scorpio energy. Now in the other deck, it's kind of a nostalgia. It's kind of that looking back at, looking back at childhood, looking back at some of those things, those memories, and saying, oh, wasn't that a good time? But with this deck, it's a little bit different. This deck is about finding, or this card for you right at this moment, because I say that because maybe next time I might pull this and it might be totally what I just said. This is about finding that joy of life. This is about finding that bubble inside of you, and and I feel like bubbling, like that laughter inside of you, that appreciation, maybe even of the ridiculous inside of you. This is that and this goes really well with these other two cards, and also that cutting of the cord. This is, and that cutting of the cord, could be somebody, something that has been holding you back and keeping you kind of in a depressed manner. So this is kind of like, I feel like, like big waves of like showers and, like cleansing for you. But this is about embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. But again, I feel like this is you just kind of having that, and again, and with the Magician, it continues, having that, that surge of optimism again, that surge of the appreciation of life more so than you have had. So, and again, this is your full moon on the 13th, 14th. Friday the 13th has never been a day that has frightened me. It's more like it's interesting to watch other people. But, so don't think about it in that way. But I do think that there's going to be some really good energy for you. It could be emotional. It could be really, really cathartic for you. I also posted something on Facebook. Take a look at that. But I do love the joy. I do love the joy that this card brings. So Wednesday and Thursday looks good for you, my Pisces. So my Pisces, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.